Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Now if you're into photography or video making, you probably have found yourself in this situation already. Going from one of these, which is a Smurf size tripod, up and up until you buy something that is actually what you were looking for. And you've spent all your money on it, so you have to sell your camera, your lenses, and you're broke. That's the worst case scenario, but this is what we're talking about today, tripods, especially one tripod that I bought 4 months ago. And I'm your uncle. It usually starts all with something like this, a no-name, very light, very weak, flimsy tripod, and very cheap, of course. So you buy it and you try it, and since it's the only thing that you can afford, since it's what you have, you use it and you're even happy with it, but you realize soon that your camera, especially if you're a photographer, so you use reflex cameras, DSLRs, and large lenses and telephoto lenses, this is not what you're looking for, so you go for something bigger. I won't show you all the other little tripods that I showed you in the intro, because these are very useful, but essentially they're toys when it comes to serious photography. So let's skip all these ones and go to the main protagonist of this review. The Geekoto, yes, this is one of those names, this is one of those videos in which I will probably mispronounce the name for the whole duration of the video. It's one of my characteristics. The Geekoto X25 Defender, which I bought months ago, actually half a year ago. And I did it for a specific purpose, because even though I am a photographer, I rarely use tripods when I'm taking pictures. But I use a tripod when making videos for YouTube. And I'm using right now the Manfrotto, the large one, the big Manfrotto tripod that I've probably never shown you, but I will one day. The point is, this is a photographic, not a video making tripod. I needed something specific. And after a little research on the internet, I found this Geekoto X25 Defender. It comes in this very well made bag. It's a nylon bag, and the bottom is reinforced to protect the head of the tripod. We'll start with the accessories, actually. Okay, yes, some paper, that's okay. The user manual, the one that you never read, and me neither, of course, but read it because it's just a few pages. An extension tube, a screw. You use it with the extension tube to reverse the central column of the tripod. A membership card. This is a membership card. It's I don't know what it does. Well, there's a discount, 25% on something, but check it out if you like. I haven't used it yet. And an Allen wrench. The tripod itself is quite compact. I was looking for something compact, but not too compact, or at least that wasn't my priority, because I use this tripod, in my studio all the time. I make videos 99% indoors, so I just looked for something not too large, not too heavy, but very reliable, especially the head. This is the main reason why I bought this Geekoto. Anyway, 75 inches when it's completely extended, which is 190 centimeters, which is more than enough, at least to me. I'm 6'1", I guess, in inches. I'm not very familiar with the system, but I'm 6 or 6'1", something like that. And it's very stable. This is made of aluminum. There's also a carbon fiber version, which of course is lighter. But I went for this one anyway because of the head, because of the way it tilts. I'll just tell you that it's 2 kilos. 2 kilos. Exactly 2 kilos, because I have a scale and I tested. Yeah, it's true. 2 kilos, and it's still something portable. When you go over that, then you can probably skip the I want it light, I need it to be light and portable. Just get one of those huge tripods, so you won't have any problem. But if you're a traveler, if you like to take pictures of your travels, of your trips, this could be the right tripod for you. I don't take a tripod with me when I'm on vacation, so I don't know. 2 kilos would be too much for me, because I also have my camera, I have the batteries and all the other accessories, so this would be too much. But maybe it's still reasonable for you guys. I was a little skeptic at first, because I never heard of this brand, and I usually go for, like all you guys, I usually trust the very well-known brand because it has a name and a reputation. In this case, I was so happy to be proven wrong. The tripod is stable, it's heavy, the head is so smooth. You see, this head turns 360 degrees, so you can use it for panorama if you're a landscape photographer. It just slides so smoothly, not a single sound, not a single click, nothing. The ball head tilts in all directions and of course sideways, and then this feature here, which is the main reason I bought this tripod for YouTube, for my videos, because when extended you can tilt it to a side and the vertical column becomes horizontal, and that's perfect for me to hang up my camera upside down on the table while I'm making a review, like so. You see, the central column becomes horizontal, which is great for me because I usually have my camera up above where you are now. And this way I don't have to hook my tripod to make it stable. It just stays there. It's absolutely perfect for me. And it's something that only on this model, I guess, I checked their website, the X25 is the only one that has this feature. That is why I went for this one. Of course, you have to be careful when it's in this position, because if the camera is too heavy, the lens is too heavy, the tripod will eventually fall over. That is the reason why there is a hook underneath the tripod to put on some weight, to hang some weight on it and to balance it. Now, if you're using a very heavy camera, like a DSLR or a very large fast lens, you will probably find yourself in need of a tripod that can withstand that kind of weight. Geekoto says that this one is rated for 10 kilos. Now, 10 kilos is a lot if you think about it. And by the way, what are you shooting with 10 kilos? But telephoto lenses, I'm joking of course, telephoto lenses can be very heavy and you don't want them to fall down because they're also very expensive. And another cool feature is that one of the legs can detach from the body and become a monopod. And, well, let me show you. You just have to unscrew this guy and you get yourself a monopod. That of course extends to, I guess, 2 meters. 2 meters when it's fully extended, and it has the head attached up here. It's a very simple operation. You unscrew the head from the tripod. There is a very long screw that goes inside, and then you screw the head back on the monopod. Now it's also called a walking stick. On their website they call it a walking stick. I don't know. It's kind of expensive for a walking stick, so I would never use it as a walking stick. But it's a monopod, and that can be very very useful when you're on vacation or you're just going around town and taking pictures, because you see it's very short when it's fully compressed, and you can also use it as a kind of a selfie stick or something like that. Again, a very expensive selfie stick, but the monopod, it's a cool feature. I like it. The legs are, as I said, aluminum, 25 millimeters in diameter. They seem quite strong, and all you have to do to extend the legs, you unscrew it a little, just extend the leg and screw it back. It's very fast anyway. So, Geekoto X25 Defender. It's tough, it has a monopod, the head is very smooth, the central column turns into a horizontal one. These are all pluses, and yeah, even the price, 130 euros I paid for it. 130 euros for this quality is absolutely the correct price. I have to be honest, I paid more for way less on other brands that I won't name. This was a great surprise, and I'm so happy to have it because, of course, now I'm not using it for this particular video, so it feels a little awkward. But in the next videos, in the past videos and in the next videos, I'll keep using it. Let me know what you think of the video, of course. If you already have a Geekoto product, let me know if you're happy with it. Comment, subscribe, of course. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'm your uncle.